They so happen to meet in the playoffs. Healthy. Who are you taking? The Lakers or the Clippers?
I'm taking the Clippers. I'm still
Clippers
taking the
and
Clippers.
Clippers and 6.
Yeah, I think some of this is like I get it's cool, regular season, all that, but bruh, you gonna be fighting the play-in. They the 10 seed, 9 seed. You got to win a play-in game, win another play-in game, and then go play versus the Clippers. Say you make it to the Clippers or I don't know where they're gonna be at this point in time in the standings, but that's just a lot. That's a lot to ask for. And then if the Clippers are sitting there waiting on you, and they got Zubac, and they got PG, and Kawhi, and Harden, everybody's ready to rock and roll. And again, I think the best you're going to get from the Clippers is early in the playoff. Everybody's going to be healthy. And then they're going to get worn down after playoffs go on. But you get that first bout against them, they're going to look like world destroyers.
Swiper, I'm going to tell you this, and you're probably going to disagree with me. If you're going to get rid of them, it better be early. What I mean when I say that is, if this series is going to go 7 games, I don't like your chances. If you're going to get rid of these dudes, it better be 4 or 5 games. Because the longer this series lasts, the more probable James Harden is to go to pieces. More probable Paul George is to go to pieces.
I mean,
I've seen it happen.
We've seen Kawhi Leonard in the Game 7 recently too, by the way.
I have seen Kawhi Leonard.
The team that has struggled in the regular season for the past 4 years. I'd say the regular season is the greatest, purveyor of teams that struggle with longevity. Like they barely make the playoff. They barely make the play-in. The only reason they're a playoff team is because of the play-in. Like the past few years. That team you're more comfortable with them with longevity than the Clippers?
Yes, I am.
Over the course of a series? Oh, yeah, with LeBron and AD.
I realize it's LeBron. But like you just have to look at the body of work. And if we're talking about longevity and being able to play good games over and over and over and over again, it's like it's not subjective. The Lakers have just struggled to be consistent over long periods of time. I get it's LeBron. It's LeBron. The playoffs are different, totally different beast, but just looking at that from like just an objective point of view of like, okay, which teams struggle to play better for longer stretches? It's the Lakers.
Absolutely. They don't do anything consistently. But we all know that the playoffs is a completely different animal.
Yeah.
Once you get in matchups.
And teams can get hot. Peaking is peaking.
Right. I mean, we saw the Miami Heat, who has one of the worst offenses in the game. They play at one of the slowest paces in the game. They were a playing team last year. They ended up in the NBA Finals.
They got healthy.
Right? They ended up in the NBA Finals. So, I mean, it's not ridiculous to think that it could happen. However, like Swiper said when he's talking about the Clippers, I just feel like the longer this series lasts, knowing who James Harden is, knowing who Paul George is, knowing who Kawhi, knowing who Russell Westbrook is, I know who these dudes are. And the longer this series lasts, the more prone they are to go to pieces because I've seen it before. So if you're going to get rid of them, it better be a short series. It better be a 4-5 game series. Otherwise, when we get to 6-7 games, I don't like your chances. I don't.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. Yeah, the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.